Hey Team Shuckle, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble. Today we are battling, and now I'm totally gonna butcher this name, but Mikhail Neymar Jr. That's his Twitter tag. He also has Prankster as his name. I don't think he has a channel. No, I don't think he does. But yes, so we're battling him today in VGC. I just finished getting the new team ready, so tomorrow's episode will definitely have it, and I really like it. I'm excited for this battle. I'm excited for the team. I'm excited for this battle too, but I'm really excited for you guys to see this team if you haven't been following me on Twitter. So, my opponent's going to be bringing Tyranitar, Pinsir, Rotomwash, Mienshao, Chandelure, and Among Us. Ooh. Alright, that's a pretty solid team, and I like the Pinsir. You don't see Mega Pinsir a lot, so I'm really hoping it's Mega Pinsir, because I like Mega Pinsir a lot. If you haven't been watching any of my other series, you would know that I use Mega Pinsir quite a lot. You got the fake out lead, which is pretty heavy. I'm thinking Mega Man Electric would be good. Gardevoir would be good as well. Ferrothorn to switch in, and plus Ferrothorn can pretty much wall Among Us for days. Speaking of Among Us, I don't really have anything to hit Among Us with, except for my Man Electric. I'm thinking Murkrow's probably going to be pretty good. Murkrow does have good things, right? Yeah, I'm going to go with Murkrow. I like Murkrow here, so we're going to go for Murkrow. You know, the more I use this team, the more I realize I need more practice with this team, so I'm probably after I retire it. Oh, what the heck, I just punched my microphone. After I retire it, I'm going to play around with it a little bit more on Showdown, and really see how it goes. But otherwise, so he doesn't actually start off with the we get Infiltrator, the whatever it's called, I can't rethink of it. What was I afraid of? The Mienshao, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to double attack the Among Us. I'm not even going to bother against the Chandelure. I know the Chandelure's probably going to attack pretty hard. If it has a Specs, they could probably one-shot my Gardevoir. But the good news is if it's Scarf, it probably won't, and if it's anything else, it probably won't. And if it gets Spasub, I do actually have, wait for it, I do actually have Infiltrator. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did trace Infiltrator, so that is fantastic. Very fantastic. Now, I'm really hoping he doesn't Protect here, because that would be very unfortunate, because I really need to get rid of this Among Us. So I do actually hit my Psychic off first, and like I thought, it wasn't enough to KO the Among Us, so I'm glad I double attacked it. I wasn't sure if it would be enough. For a split second there, I actually thought it would be way too much and would kill it, and I'd end up flamethrowing the Chandelure. But that didn't happen, so I'm very glad. So he took me out pretty easily. I figured that Shadow Ball would come and take me out. But, I don't think he's Scarfed, because he didn't outspeed the, Man Electric, so he's definitely not Scarfed. He doesn't look like he's Life Orbed either, so maybe he is Specs. I think Specs would have killed me there. I think I normally survive a Shadow Ball, so actually I'm kind of curious. I sort of really want to look that up, because that would really tell me. So Gardevoir, let's just go for doubles. Choice Scarf, let's give it 50. Mine, it's modest, but that doesn't really matter. Chandelure, let's just say Choice Specs for right now. 50. Modest Choice Specs is definitely a one-hit KO. Oh, no, wait. I gotta fix that. Yeah, it's definitely a one-hit KO. Now, what if I took away the Specs? Because he didn't have Life Orb. Oh, it's still a one-hit KO. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That is very good to know. He's probably going to fake out the Man Electric and try and kill it, so I'm going to go for that. and I can either go for Snarl or Feather Dance. I think I'm going to go for Feather Dance onto the Mienshao, just in case it decides to not fake me out and actually go for like Rock Slide, which it does get, and it looks like that is what he's going to be doing. I hope he doesn't double attack my Chandelure, or double attack my Murkrow. Looks like he's going for high jump kicks, so that shouldn't do too much. Yeah, cool. And he did split up that, so I'm glad about that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Thunderbolt the Chandelure. I'm not afraid of the Mienshao, so I'm also going to go for a Snarl. This way, I think he clearly isn't choiced into anything. I don't know what his what his item is. He goes for Detect, so I'm glad I actually decided not to attack him. And I go for the Chandelure. Let's see how much this does. That does good damage. And we do get the Snarl off first, so I'm very glad about that. Very happy. Oh, wow, was that a crit? No, it wasn't a crit. Okay, cool. So now that he's at -1, I don't know if this overheat will kill me. It probably won't. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. So that did take him out. So what I can do now is I can Thunderbolt the Mienshao now that and go for another Snarl, and the Snarl will kill the Chandelure. So that's good. That's fantastic. I'm very happy with the way that this is going so far. Like I said, I like this team. It's not really my style. Someone once told me that Trick Room's not style, but I highly beg to differ. I definitely think it is a style. Tell me what you guys think down below. I'm actually curious, because how would you define a style? I guess we could start doing questions of the day. So question of the day, we're going to start this now. How do you define a style? That's what I'm curious about. That's what I want to know. Oh my lord! That did a lot of damage. But he will actually take me out with that high jump kick. But I think I can take them both out with Snarl, actually. So yeah, question of the day. How do you define a style in the game of Pokemon? What is it that decides how things work, or how, you know, someone plays? Like, I know Hyper Offensive is a style, but would you consider Trick Room a style? That's my question for you guys. So let's hope he doesn't bring in something that, I think he only has one left. I forgot if I KO'd his first Pokemon. I think I did, right? No, I think he has 2 left. I think he does. No, because he didn't start off with Mienshao. Right? Yeah, no, I don't think he did. No, yeah, no, he didn't start off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Leech Seed the Pinsir, and I'm going to Feather Dance the Pinsir. Huzzah! That should be pretty good. That should do quite good damage. And by damage, I mean I'm just trying to make it so the Pinsir can't KO me. Obviously, with Ferrothorn on the field, he's going to have quite a difficult time battling me against that, and he does forfeit the first match, so that is 1-0 in my favor. I am happy about that. I'm not going to save the battle, so I'm going to say good game, and we're going to go on to round 2. So I'm going to use my same team, obviously. I like that lead, I really did. The Chandelure did sort of destroy me, but I like that team. I like that team a lot. So I'm going to just do the same thing. It worked really well for me, and I'm going to stick with it. So, hopefully. Hopefully. So far, you know, doing these, I usually win 1 battle, which, you know, I still think that's pretty cool. That's still pretty good. I may lose 2 out of the 3, but, you know, sometimes I just think winning 1 is good. You know, it's still good. I don't know. I don't know. I still have a lot of work to do to get better at tournament and best 2 out of 3 structure. I really do. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like this team. The next team is definitely, like, so far, one of the best teams I've ever made. I can't tell you how. I mean, if you follow my Twitter at all, you would you would know, because there was like a good week where I was just posting replays and all of them were fantastic. I love them. I mean, I think there were only a few losses in there, and in general only a few losses with this team so far, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and I play it pretty well. And you know, it does use Mega Kangaskhan, which you know, the metagame, the format right now is they're just totally ready for it, but they're not ready for the Kangaskhan I'm running. I'm just running the super physically destructive one. I'm running Double Edge, Hammer Arm, and Crunch. It's ridiculous. I don't need Sucker Punch. I have never needed Sucker Punch in the entire time I've been playing with this team. That's why I got rid of it. I was like, I don't need this. You know, there's so many Aegis Slashes out there that just destroy the Kangaskhan, so I'm like, screw that, I'm going for Crunch. I know they have King Shield, but whatever. So he does start off with the Mienshao this time. I'm thinking he's probably just going to fake out the Gardevoir. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to switch into my Ferrothorn there. I don't want my Gardevoir to take any unnecessary damage. Now, it is obvious, it's very obvious that he could do that, but I'm really not too worried, because if he doesn't do that, Gardevoir one-shots it, and I don't think we saw a sash on this thing. So, because I think it survived at 1 HP, like, just like that, which is sort of annoying, but hey. So, he is going to fake out onto the Ferrothorn like I had hoped, which means next turn my Thunderbolt will one-shot him, and my Power Whip should just destroy that Rotom. Oh no, my Thunderbolt will kill it this turn. I forgot I attacked it with Thunderbolt. Oh well, that worked. That worked out well. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp the Ferrothorn, so I don't know if he predicted that switch in or was just being, or just trying to get damage off on the Gardevoir. I don't really know, but that burn is actually pretty important. So he's actually gonna send out Amoonguss this time. And I don't have anything for Amoonguss, so I'm going to have to Flamethrower it, which won't kill it, unfortunately. And I think, oh man, I'm going to Power Whip the Rotom. I'm probably going to lose my, oh, you're going to Protect. I'm probably going to lose my Manectric to Sleep right now, but yeah, I don't, the problem with this team is I don't really have anything for Amoonguss. Like, I have Gardevoir, which obviously does good damage to Amoonguss, but, I don't have, like, anything to absorb the sleep, so that's really unfortunate. I'm gonna stay in, though, just because he really can't do too much to my team right now. Rotom's not gonna be able to do a lot of damage. I could get Leech Seed off on the Rotom, but, you know, he could obviously switch out, and I'm not too worried. So yeah, like he just did, he is gonna switch out, probably into Chandelure. Okay, that's actually sort of scary. It's actually really scary. Do I have anything for the Chandelure? Oh, see, yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't switch out, because I figured he'd see that coming, you know? So there's no point in not switching out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Flamethrower the Amoonguss, and do I have something for the Rotom? I think I have the Rotom pretty handled, so I'm going to Protect here, just to see what the Chandelure is going to do. But I hope I should wake up this time. Oh, I'm not. Oh, he's going to switch out. That's actually even better for me. But I'm probably going to sack off my Ferrothorn next turn to a Heat Wave, unless he predicts and goes for Shadow Ball. So I do wake up. I do get the Flamethrower off. I wish it was, you know, a Thunderbolt on this Rotom, but that's not the end of the world, you know. And he's actually going to overheat the Manectric, which is a really good play. I think I can survive that. I mean, I don't think I can survive that. Crit really did not matter. I don't think I can survive that. I don't know why I said I think I could. I really don't think I could survive that, and obviously, you know, with a crit, I couldn't. But I really don't think that mattered. I really don't think that mattered. So now I bring in my Murkrow. Murkrow has Taunt, so that's going to be very helpful here. And I'm going to go for Snarl. And I think I'm going to go for Leech Seed onto the Rotom. It's really risky, but I think it's really risky, but yeah, he is going to stay in. So it's definitely risky. But this way I don't have to worry about, you know, switching in my Gardevoir. So it's really not the end of the world to me. And locking myself into Psychic will be the best idea or course of action. So we'll see. He is going to go for... Oh, and I have Void. So bit of luck for me, unfortunately. Bit of luck for me. Yeah. Not... I mean, honestly, I wanted Ferrothorn to die, so it's actually not great, to be honest. It's really not the best, but, you know, it's not the worst, it's just not the best. So I'm going to go for Snarl again, and I'm actually just going to stay in. I really want Ferrothorn to go down so I can bring in Gardevoir. Really want Gardevoir to go down. But he's actually going to bring in an Amoonguss, and I actually don't have to taunt the Amoonguss because I'm burned. So, this is interesting. I'm trying so hard to get this Gardevoir in, and it's just not happening. How much did that Thunderbolt do? That did a lot. Oh man, I am in a pickle. I could probably come out if I... I'm just gonna actually taunt the Amoonguss and bring in my Gardevoir here. It's a weird play, I know. I just don't want him to really do anything to me. He could go for Sludge Bomb, but I think I'm just sort of... I think I'm really just stalling, you know, at this point. I'm really just stalling the inevitable because he does have that Chandelure there. But I think I should be able to take out that Chandelure with a Snarl Psychic combo. I really think I should. But let's see. We get Infiltrator again, so that's not bad. I like Infiltrator. And we get the Taunt off, so that's good. So he can't actually Spore anything. And he did go for Spore, so that was a good play on my part. I take all the credit. So I'm going to go for Snarl, and I'm going to go for Psychic, and I think that should be enough for the Chandelure. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but the Amoonguss really, I don't think, can touch me at this point. So that's what I'm going to go for. The Amoonguss has Regenerator, though, so once it switches out, it's going to have full HP. So it's probably going to switch out this turn, expecting a Psychic to its face. But knowing that the Chandelure can one-shot my Gardevoir, I actually have to double attack the Chandelure. It's really my only option. Completely my only option. See, that miss really didn't affect him at all because I'm still in a really bad position. I've got a burned Murkrow with no way to heal myself, and a burned Ferrothorn with a way to heal myself, but not a way to do damage. So it's really relying on this Gardevoir and the Chandelure going down this turn. Completely reliant on that. Now, if he doesn't switch out the Amoonguss and the Chandelure does go down, I think I do have the win. Chandelure protects... Oh, man. I still have to do it. I still have to attack him. But this Amoonguss really can't do anything to me. Yeah, that does good damage considering it's at like -2. But I'm going to have to do that again. He is trying to get rid of the Murkrow because the Murkrow will be the way he dies. So... that's literally my only way to win, so I have to go for it again. Obviously, you know, Moonblast is resisted, so I had to choose Psychic, but Psychic is the best option here. It's 5 base points weaker than Moonblast, but both Amoonguss and Chandelure resist it, and on top of that, Psychic is super effective against Amoonguss, so it's definitely my best play. He's probably going to either switch out the Amoonguss or switch out the Chandelure, and if he doesn't switch out either, he's probably going to try for a double Protect. Because that's really the only way that Chandelure is surviving. Yeah. But honestly, if I don't get the Snarl off this turn, I'm pretty certain Murkrow's dead and that's game. Because without Murkrow, I have no way to beat that Chandelure one-on-one. And with all the damage racking up, I don't know if I'll be able to come out of this, so we'll have to see. I'm really banking on the fact that he's not going to switch out that Chandelier. Really hoping on that, but that honestly is his best play. It's definitely his best play, so we'll have to see. Come on. I hit? Yeah, okay, so he's not switching out, he's not protecting. I think, oh, yes, okay, good. So I think that's game right there. Because I don't think the Rotom has anything for the Ferrothorn, and if he doesn't attack the Murkrow here, I can get another Snarl off. No, he is going to attack, so actually I might survive this burn. I don't know, we'll see, but the Psychic should kill him. I do survive. Okay, huzzah. The taunt does wear off though, so do I taunt him or do I go for Snarl? Now I think Snarl might be best in the long run, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go for Snarl. This way it lowers that Rotom. And I'm going to go for Psychic on the Amoonguss. It's really my best play. Yeah, it's my best play. Taunting it would be kind of silly, because if it protects, you know, that's not going to really do anything. And then I leave the Rotom at neutral, and I don't want to do that. He does protect, though, so I'm wondering if he's actually attacking the Gardevoir this turn. We'll see. But I do get the Snarl off first, so that's good. Murkrow's a lot faster than I thought it would be. It's actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. And he does attack the Gardevoir, which is definitely his best play, because obviously Murkrow will die this turn. But the good news is I do still have Ferrothorn in the back, who, while Burn, does have Leech Seed, and I can probably stall out this Rotom. I think. Amoonguss has to go for a double protect, otherwise I think it dies. But I'm going to Leech Seed the Rotom, and I'm going to Psychic the Amoonguss. I think this should kill. I really do think it should. From the first round, the first battle, I believe it did enough where this HP it has left, slightly above half, will be enough to KO it. I don't know. The Rotom's actually going to protect this turn. So if I don't KO the Amoonguss, I think he's going to be sporing me, obviously. But I do KO. Huzzah! Thank you, based Gardevoir. So I think at that point, it's really just the end of the game. I think he could still win, though. I'll be quite honest. I really do think he has a chance. Not a huge chance, but there's always a chance, you know? There's always a way you can win, and Rotom's a very durable Pokemon. We know he has Citrus, but he does end up forfeiting, so that will be the match. So I'm going to say good game to him. Good game. Thank you for battling. Good game. Thanks for the battles. We had multiple. So I'm not going to save that either. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow we will be having a new team, which is going to be very awesome. I'm going to throw this into the workshop so we can get this team to, you know, be better, be more on top of things. It's probably going to come back in the 15 season, not the 14 season. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.